Well, it's now tomorrow. Got my GoPro home last night, but didn't have time to mess with it. So I figured today I'll do an unboxing for you and we'll take it out and play around with it with a certain dog that we both know. So let's open this thing up. I'm going to move the camera down here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Basically, the opening of this is fairly simple. I have a knife here just in case I need it, but I don't think it's going to come in too much use. You just got to take this plastic off the sides here. I kind of want to keep this in good shape just in the rare event that I happen to sell it like I did with my last one. You never know. I might end up doing that again. I think this should just slide out of the top here as long as nothing else is holding it up. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. Come on out of there. Don't be shy. There we go. Getting a little bit of movement on it. Maybe I'll title this video The Worst GoPro Unboxing Ever. Not like someone else hasn't already made this video. They really detail this all out for you right there. This is they have like a little logo there where you're supposed to rip this around. They really go to like great lengths to make sure you know what you're doing. Like I said, I want to keep this kind of nice because resale value means a lot to me. That's how I was able to get so much money off my last GoPro when I sold it for $265. There you go. You just take the top of that off, which you saw there. And then this will come undone. Man, they really have that on there. I guess that's probably a good thing. Come on, come on. Release! Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn this thing like forever. Yes! Alright. There you go. GoPro. This is in the waterproof casing. So that sticker is going to come off the back there. I won't mess around with that too much right now. The actual camera is inside here. This isn't the camera. This is the camera with a case on it if you never experienced one of these before. And then this should open up just over in the top like that. Inside here is going to be all your goodies. You have all the manuals and stickers. This is the quick start guide. Boom. This is getting started with your GoPro. I already know how to do most of the stuff with this. You got your stickers, which I'm going to keep on the backing because if I sell it, I like to have it all complete, like I said. You got safety and information guide, and then this is the warranty and disclaimers, which I have an extended warranty on it with Best Buy, like I mentioned, but if something does happen to this, I'm sure GoPro is going to be willing to back me up as well, as long as it isn't something crazy that I did to it. So then you just kind of open the top of that up, and then you start dumping, and I'll go over all the stuff that's inside there. You can see the box is now empty. But inside there, you've got your backings. I guess this one has no backing on it. That's pretty cool. This is like the mount that goes on the back where you kind of close it up. This is completely open, so I kind of like that because that's going to allow for a lot of audio to go in, and that's pretty cool. And then this one, is this one the same? I'm going to have to open these up and check it out. If you see a cut right now, that's what I'm doing. Alright, mystery solved. This one is completely open, so you can put my hand right through there, and I really like that. The old one didn't have that. And then this one has a piece of plastic on it, I believe. There's still another piece of plastic over it. Let me take this off just to see what we're dealing with. Let me try opening up this side and seeing what it looks like. Yeah, there's just a plastic backing there. I guess that's for the LCD screen so you can still touch it, and I got fingerprints all over that now. So it's got a couple new housings on it that they didn't have on the old one. I kind of like that. Here you got your mounts. Different mounts. I really don't use these too often because I don't really mount it too much stuff. I usually just have it on my grenade grip thing that I bought, and I saw that in a previous video. So you got those two things. You of course have the USB charger, and this is how you plug it into your computer if you want to do editing. And then the batteries in here, which is going to come in handy. And then inside here you got a couple mounts. I won't even take these out because I'm probably not going to use them, so we'll keep it nice. But in here, your GoPro kind of just slides on the top of this, and this one as well, and then they have an adhesive on the bottom. So then you can stick it to something. Like I could put this in the front of my kayak, which would be pretty cool, and then just mount it on there like that. But that is pretty much everything that's in the box. Didn't even need this knife, so I'll have to return that to Cody's kitchen because she'll punch me out if I don't return it. And I guess that's it for the unboxing here. Just to show you how the case works, you just pop that open like that, and then the back of this comes open there, and then you just slide it out. And there's the camera, and that's what it looks like right there. So that's pretty cool. And I'll put the battery inside this, and then we're going to go out and test it out. Just to show you again, yesterday I showed you the SD card that came with this. This is the one that I'll be using. I got this for free with Best Buy, so if you want to look that up, this is an Extreme Plus 32 gigabyte. This is from SanDisk. I don't know what the value of this is. I'm kind of curious to see that because they said it's like a $97 value on their website, but I don't believe that this is $97 for a second. But I'll put that in there, put the battery in, and we'll go out and play around a little bit with it outside to see what the quality's like. One last thing I want to show you before we go out to test this thing out. I want to show you the accessories that I use to film. First thing I use is this lens cover right here. I bought this on Amazon. That goes over that. And that just kind of protects your lens since I'm not using any kind of housing. I feel like these kind of ruin the audio, so I don't like to use the housings too much. I do have this frame mount that I'll put around this, and then I put this, will go onto the frame mount like that, and then I hold it like that so you're not having your hands all over the camera, because that kind of interferes with the audio, because you kind of hear like a scratching sound if you move your hands around a little bit. So I wanted to avoid that. That's what I use for my whole operation. It's just these few items that you see in front of you right here. So if you're trying to replicate that, that's all I use. Here's the final setup with it all assembled, and here is a look at the back LCD touchscreen that I was hyping up in the last video. It's going to make my life so much easier being able to see what I'm recording. So you can see the 32GB micro SD card gave me 2 hours of recording time, which is pretty awesome. Alright, this will be my first video using the new GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. I am outside right now, and it's a little bit windy, so you have to keep that in mind. But I do have my helper dog out here, and we're going to play with some football. Get your football. There you go. Which one are you going to get? Give. Bring her. Oh wow, it is really windy out here. Give. Get out here. Drop. I bet that wind is just ruining my audio, but that's quite all right. We're just kind of testing out the video right now. Drop. Right. Bring it here. Good girl. Drop it. Alright, so that kind of gives you an idea of what the video kind of looks like. The audio, this definitely isn't the proper test for that with all the wind that's out here. And I wouldn't really recommend not using some type of housing for outdoors videos, especially if it's windy like it is today or if it's raining. But this is perfect for vlogging and taking where you want to go. And that is my video of the worst GoPro unboxing ever, with a little bit of test shots here at the end. So thanks for watching. What do you think of the GoPro, Clark?
It's amazing.